There's a lot of things that people have learned to live with that they don't need to live with.
Well, there are definitely things that we know happen with age that are inevitable, but it doesn't mean that you should be in pain every day. And it doesn't mean that there are activities that are off limits for you.
My job is to get them back to that. And so that motivates me every morning to get up and just provide the best care that I can to those patients and give them what they need to be able to get back to the life they knew before the hospital.
You know, when you come alongside somebody who's in a lot of pain and you're able to just offer them some hope and some relief, you've connected with that person because you've met them in a place where they're very vulnerable and you've been able to give them something that they can't find for themselves.
I have pain, and as a result of that, it's probably because of X, Y, or Z. I need to have surgery on it to fix it. There's a lot of other steps in between pain and surgery, physical therapy being one of those big ones.
So a physical therapist is really a movement specialist and an exercise specialist. So we really look at the person as a whole, who they are, what they like to do, what their goals are in life for just movement and activity, and we really help fine-tune all of those things.
Being a physical therapist means being there on a holistic level and really incorporating everything that a patient does on a daily basis into their goals for therapy and how me getting them stronger relates to the things that they want to accomplish, and give them the exercises and the tools they need to be able to function at their optimum level.
Trust is the biggest part of having the relationship with the patient, because that's what sets the stage then for everything else that happens after that. And the biggest thing we can do is listen. So developing the trust early on then sets the stage for us to move forward and actually have results with what we're doing. And then to know that people are leaving more empowered and have with more tools to take care of themselves, that's what I work for. That's why I do this job.
So I would say my goal with the patients that I see is, one of the things that I tell them is, I'm your PT for life. So if you need therapy in the future, you come to me. If you need something, I give them my email address, I give them my phone number, just so there's a point of contact there so that they know that we have a relationship that's built, that this is not the end of the road, that things will, you know, you're active, things are gonna happen again, but I want you to know to come back to me.
I think that's one of the things that's most appealing to me about being a physical therapist, is that you do get to spend a lot of one-on-one time with your patients, and you get to develop these great relationships and get to know them as people. And so that helps so much in seeing them as a person and helping them develop goals for activity and what they want to be able to do long term. So we get to go in, we get to meet these patients, and we get to spend a lot of time with them, helping them recover, but also giving them the tools to go forward after they leave the hospital, and to be confident in knowing, yes, I'm safe to exercise, these are the things that I should be doing, this is how I'm going to help myself get to my goals. And so it becomes more of a collaboration than just me telling the patient what they need to do. It's figuring out what they want to do and then how I can help them get there. So before Direct Access, you would have to go to your doctor and get a prescription to see a physical therapist in order to go to the PT and get any kind of treatment.
So Direct Access is the ability to go directly to your physical therapist so that you can start in the process of healing and you can get into the hands of an expert in human movement faster.
I think really PT and Direct Access now is a great opportunity for both physicians and the patients and the PTs to get into the system faster.
There is direct access for physical therapy in the state of Michigan. A lot of people do not know about this yet. People have called and have been able to get an appointment on the same day. The quicker someone gets into a physical therapist, the quicker their symptoms can be addressed and won't be magnified or escalated. So we like to get people in as soon as possible. So one of the defining moments for me as a physical therapist, and the most validating, is when the person looks at me and says, I thought I had to live like this the rest of my life. That speaks volumes, and that's why I'm a physical therapist.